All right, let's talk about something we've all done. You get that light bulb moment, that amazing idea, a huge new goal you're setting for yourself. And what's the very first thing you want to do? You want to shout it from the rooftops, right? Well, what if I told you that exact impulse, the thing that feels so right, is actually the very thing that could kill your dream before it even starts? I mean, you know the feeling. The excitement is just bubbling up. You can't wait to post about it, right? Tell your friends, your family, maybe draft that perfect Instagram post. Big things coming. It feels so good, doesn't it? It almost feels like you've already started. But, and this is a big but, stick with me here because we're going to get into why that amazing feeling is a total trap. And that right there is the heart of it. That one simple act, sharing your big plans, could be the very thing sabotaging your success before you've even taken the first step. So in this explainer, we're going to break down exactly why that is, and more importantly, what to do about it. All right, so let's get into problem number one with telling the world your plans. The second you open your mouth, you're basically opening the floodgates. And what comes pouring in? Opinions. A whole lot of opinions. And let me tell you, most of them are not what you need to hear. And let's be real about who's giving you this advice, right? You've got people who've literally never done anything like what you're trying to do. You've got well-meaning folks who are just too scared to take risks themselves, so they project their fear onto you. And then, and this one's tough but true, sometimes you get help from people who deep down kind of don't want you to succeed. Ouch. So what happens? It's that classic saying, right? Too many cooks spoils the broth. Your beautiful, clear vision suddenly gets all muddled. You're trying to listen to everyone, and your original idea just gets lost. It's buried under a mountain of confusion and self-doubt. Okay, so it's not just about getting bad advice from the outside. No. This goes way deeper. There's actually a fascinating psychological trap at play here, and it's all about how our own brains can trick us. Think about it. The second you tell someone your idea and they go, "Whoa, that's incredible," your brain gets this little hit of dopamine. It's social validation. It feels fantastic. It feels like you've already achieved something. But here's the kicker. You haven't done a thing. You've just talked. And that good feeling, it can actually trick your brain into thinking the job's already done, completely killing your motivation to do the actual hard work. I mean, just look at this side by side. It's so clear. On one path, you're burning all your precious energy just talking, chasing that good job from other people, and living in this fake feeling of accomplishment. On the other path, you're quiet. You're channeling all that energy into actually doing the thing, building real focus, and getting tangible results. It's a simple choice, really. Do you want the illusion of progress, or do you want actual progress? So you might be thinking, okay, this is a cool theory, but does it really work? Well, let's look at a real-world example. A massive one. I'm talking about Jack Ma and how he built Alibaba. His story is basically a masterclass in how to protect a crazy, fragile idea from a world that just doesn't get it. When he first started floating this idea, pretty much everyone thought he was nuts. I mean, the reaction was just pure disbelief. An e-commerce business? In China? Are you serious? That was the vibe. All the so-called experts were telling him the same thing. Look, Jack, the internet, that's a Western thing. It's not for China. The chorus of negativity was just relentless. They told him the market wasn't there, the culture was wrong, you name it. And here's the thing that really hits home. The doubt often comes from people who genuinely care about you. Even one of his own teachers pulled him aside and said something like, "Jack, listen, maybe you should just stick to teaching. Business is so risky." It wasn't coming from a bad place. They were just trying to protect him. They simply couldn't see what he saw. And that's the lesson for all of us, isn't it? Your vision is yours. It's a product of your unique life, your experiences, your mind. No one else has walked in your shoes, so how could they possibly see the world the same way you do? If Jack Ma had let their limited reality become his own, Alibaba simply wouldn't exist today, period. I love this analogy. Think of your big idea like a tiny seed. Now, what do you do with a seed? You don't plant it and then immediately dig it up every 5 minutes to show all your friends, right? Of course not. You plant it in silence. You give it water, which is your focused hard work. You protect it from all the pests, which are the doubt and the negativity from other people. And you wait. You let it grow strong roots and become a tree before you invite the world to come see it. Okay, so right about now, you're probably thinking, wait a minute, are you telling me to become a total hermit? To never ask for feedback? No,
Absolutely not. This isn't about total isolation. It's about being incredibly strategic. It's about curation.
This here is the perfect way to think about it. Imagine all your energy is 100%. 95% of that, that's for you. That's for quiet execution, head down, headphones on, doing the work. And that tiny little 5%, that's the only part you share. And you only share it with a very, very small circle of people. So who makes the cut for that tiny 5%? Well, it's not just anyone. We're talking about someone who, number one, genuinely believes in you. Number two, they've actually got relevant experience. They've been there, done that. 3, they give you constructive criticism, not just soul-crushing negativity. And maybe most important of all, they support your vision, even when they don't fully get it.
All right, this brings us to the best part, the payoff, the whole reason you do all this quiet work. Because when you operate this way, you're setting the stage for something truly powerful.
Let's just be brutally honest for a second. Nobody actually cares about your plans. They don't. Talk is cheap. What do people care about? Your results. Achievements. That's it. That is the only currency that matters in the end. And that's the full circle moment with the Jack Ma story. While the world was telling him it was impossible, he and his team were just working, building. And when Alibaba finally launched and took off, people weren't just surprised. They were shocked. He didn't have to argue or convince anyone anymore. The results spoke for themselves, loudly. So I want you to completely reframe how you think about this. Being quiet about your goals isn't a weakness. It's not about being scared or secretive. It's a strategic weapon. It is your superpower. It's how you protect your fragile idea, how you focus all your energy, and how you eventually build something so real and so successful that it does all the talking for you. So as we wrap this up, I'm gonna leave you with a question. Think about that one big dream you have right now, the one you keep talking about starting. What if, just what if, instead of posting about it tonight, you just started working on it in silence? What could you really build if you decided to let your success make all the noise for you?